What's good? What's good, YouTube? Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Give this about a minute. Just gonna do a quick stream here on Super Bowl 55. Super Bowl 55 is in the books, and all I can say, man, is everything that I said would happen happened. The only thing I wasn't really right about was the fact that the game was not entertaining. You know, I thought for a fact, man, that the game would be somewhat closer and they would make it interesting, but I guess the elites had something else in mind. But yeah, man, this Super Bowl was the most predictable Super Bowl and fixed Super Bowl probably of all time. Like, I feel like everybody knew the fix was in. And I'm going to tell you the fix was in. The fix was in all the way in March when Tom Brady left the Patriots to go to Tampa Bay. That's when the fix was in. This year's Super Bowl being in Tampa Bay. And then what do you know? The NFL's golden boy, Tom Brady, leaves the Tampa Bay Buccaneers or the New England Patriots. And guess where he goes? Guess where he signs? He signs to Tampa Bay. Who's playing in the Super Bowl this year? Or who's hosting the Super Bowl this year? Tampa Bay. See, I called this back in April and May. I said, you watch. Tampa Bay's going to be in the Super Bowl this year. Against who? I didn't get that right, but I knew that the Buccaneers were going to be in the Super Bowl this year. The fix was already in once Tom Brady signed with Tampa. Oh, and then he grabbed Robert Gronkowski out of the WWE. See, the fix was in. The fix has been in all year. See, I'm not lying when I tell you guys I have information and outlets. Like, I know what the fuck's going on. Like, when I say I have information in undisclosed places, which will go unnamed, I'm not lying. See, the NFL threw a curveball. They said, fuck you to all the truthers, everybody. They said, oh, all you truthers are going for the Chiefs. We're going to give Tom Brady another one. Oh, and the NFL is racist as fuck, dude. So I said this before. I said the NFL is not going to let Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. They are not going to let a black quarterback beat their golden boy, Tom Brady, in the Super Bowl. And they threw a curveball to everybody and said, fuck you. You truthers want to predict this and call us on our bluff? We're going to give another one to our golden boy, Tom Brady. And that's what they did. You know, even Tony Romo and Jim Nantz were talking about it in the game. They're like, oh, Brady's been to 10 Super Bowls. He's won 7 out of 3. Mahomes is going to have to get to at least 8 of those to even come close to Brady. All this was about suppressing the black quarterback because no one will ever get close. I mean, get close to Tom Brady. Tom Brady is the Thanos of the NFL. And that's what they're. I told you guys this. I said, you watch. Tom Brady wins this game. He's not going to be called the GOAT no more. He's going to be called the Thanos of the National Football League. Fuck that, the Thanos of the sports world. Because see, even Michael Jordan only got 6 rings. Tom Brady's got more championships than Michael Jordan. So now Tom Brady is being labeled this god now. Thanos. Like I can't even believe it. Like it, I called this. Just take a look at the. Oh, hey, how you doing, Lindsay? Welcome to the chat. Did you watch the game? That joke of a Super Bowl. I knew it was going to be rigged. This is why I told people. I said, whatever you do, do not put money on the Chiefs. The NFL's throwing a curveball, and they're going to give Brady his 7th ring to say "fuck you" to the truthers. And that's what they did to throw everybody off. Because if you go back and look at Vegas, the Chiefs were heavily favored. Look at Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes played the worst game of his NFL career today. Patrick Mahomes was getting sacked. He was throwing the ball up for grabs, just throwing it inaccurately, underthrowing it. I mean, he was, just doing shit he doesn't do at all in any play. Like, you know what I mean? Throwing it up for grabs, throwing it for interceptions, like all this, running out of getting sacked. Kansas City receivers purposely dropping the passes. Let's talk about the refs calling every play holding on the Chiefs, giving the Buccaneers first downs when it should have been 4th down. Not calling any. I caught about. I want to say I caught about 6 to 7 holding plays of Tampa Bay holding the Kansas City Chiefs offensive line. Refs didn't even call nothing. Not one call. It was the most predictable Super Bowl of all time. Absolute joke. And somebody pointed out to me earlier that the WWE predicted if you go and look at the WrestleMania 37 logo, guess what's on that logo? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers logo. Predictive programming. The fix was in. National Fixed League.